Let me ask you.
I'm here. Why am I not taking over? I don't need your country and your white face. I don't need none of that. I just
That was
came
very
here
racist
because
comment,
there was
sir.
I'm speaking
Do
to him.
not
He can
address
speak-
my brother as
he can
white.
speak for himself.
He's made in the image of God. We don't
Check her
follow
bag
the
with the
color
holes in the
code.
Quran. So
I
you
don't
think
have
you're
holes in
perfect
the
now.
Quran.
You with a little black jacket.
Why do you have a problem with that?
Where's the other shirt you was wearing?
I can put it on if you
no,
want.
you want to act like professional.
I can put it if you want.
You two-faced.
I
don't need none of that. None of that.
let me-
The reason I came here
Mr. Muslim.
because I couldn't find jobs there. So your government, hear me out, let me finish out. Your government been so kind that gave me job and free school, free bus. Why not? I'm going to say no to free stuff.
So we're better than your pagan country. There's Christianity.
I said no job, no
We'll
job.
allow you in and help
Mr.
you.
Muslim.
Exactly. So what have I done to you? So have I killed you then? Have I killed your country in peace?
Yeah, I've worked all my bloody life to pay the taxes.
Let me ask you something. So you are not happy that I wear the T-shirt which has the picture we identify as. Let me finish. Let me finish. And you are not happy that there is Quran in my possession which has holes in it. Are you happy? Let me respond to that. Let me respond to that. I am going to respond.
We can debate about Muslim stuff.
Let me respond to that.
Debate is not the problem.
Do you overall?
Burn the Quran.
Overall,
what are you going to gain?
Overall,
what are you going to gain?
Overall,
what are
do
you
you
gonna
have a problem that people are destroying the
And then
Quran?
when a Muslim person gets overreached about this kind of stuff, and then she been damaged last time, you're going to say Muslim is the problem, no?
If you want to be in the... Hey? But we don't go killing people for wearing t-shirts.
No, debating
We
people.
don't go killing people
What I
for
don't
making
understand is
t-shirts.
misleading.
We don't go...
Brother, did you all hear the justification? Even police is afraid to tell who he is, and police already give it up. Muslims are at speakers gonna telling me that their brother it can be justified
The same guy
people.
who stabbed you. Why is he not stabbing other people?
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Why is he not stabbing them? Why is it only specific
Let me say something, brother.
Why is there a specific hurdle? I don't understand.
Brother.
There's so many debaters of Christians.
So this is on the camera. Yes, Muslims are telling it was a Muslim who tried to kill me. But let me get to the bottom line. Muslims are having a problem that people are putting holes in the Quran. People are putting holes in the Quran. Do you have a problem when Uthman ordered the Quran to be burned? Do you have a problem when Al-Hajjaj, listen, when Al-Hajjaj gave people 60 dinars to tear their Quran?
You're using so many stuff. Just address the question.
Do you have a problem when Uthman ordered all the Qurans to be burned and Al-Hajjaj to pay 60 dinars for Quran to be tear down?
You're not much
60 dinars. I didn't even ask anyone to give me money. So, do you have problem with Uthman?
Further war.
Similar.
war.
Like.
Further
similar,
to get attacked. Further to get killed. Further to what? What does that mean? What did you mean?
Maybe your home hasn't been invaded. You haven't been killed.
When was that word created? Why have I never heard the? Why have I never heard the word Hinduphobia? Why have I never heard the word Buddhist phobia? Why have I never heard those words? Why is this? So you bring
I'm
something up
waiting
and then
answer
you
to my
ignore
question.
it.
So you have a problem with Uthman ordering the burn of the old Qurans, and also Al-Hajjaj paying people, Muslim man, is paying people 60 dinars to tear their Quran.
I have no knowledge of it, so I can't answer that.
Would you have a problem if you had the knowledge of this?
If Umar Khaddam burned the Quran, that's stupidness. It's stupidness. I wouldn't even believe a single statement of what you say.
Okay. What about if Sahih Bukhari says it?
Sorry?
What about if Sahih Bukhari tells us? Sahih Bukhari tells us Uthman ordered all Qurans to be burned.
It's what you made up. It's what you made up. You have your own Quran
Islam
and your own
us
hadiths.
Al-Hajjaj paid 60 dinars for people to tear down their Quran. Have you got internet on your phone? Have you got internet on your phone?
No, the battery's got to go.
So I'm going to go to sunnah.com.
The whole
That's a Muslim website.
Let
me first show it to you and then see what do you think about. How does it make you feel, okay?
Are you Turkish, brother? Huh?
Doesn't matter I am Turkish
Why
or not.
hide
I am
identity?
citizen in heaven. Sir, no worries. I am not
What's
I am
wrong-
not
what's
afraid
wrong-
of
what's
my
wrong?
identity.
Exactly. Tell us where
Already
you're from
Mr.
then. Tell us where
Policeman
you're from.
telling people where I
Tell us
live.
where you're from then. I'm a black African Somalia from East Africa. You see how I told you? It's no problem. Just tell me where you're from.
There's a chat up line.
What's wrong with her? She's a woman. I need
There's a chat up line.
He is
Do you know
from the
what a chat
country
up line is?
Yeah.
where there was a pilot all the time. Yeah?
Huh? Pilot.
Your people.
We're just taking the tax. Why are you coming through our sea for free?
They were
Tax.
pilots
Pay
all
tax.
the
Then we
time.
let you go.
Who's we?
So you are
You
one
work
of
at
them.
HMRC?
You are one of them.
This guy is a joke. What are you looking for anyway?
I'm getting you the Sahih Bukhari hadith.
Basically, you follow the step of Muhammad. He stole a caravan.
So this is sunnah.com, okay, Muslim website. When you go to this website, you get access to all the hadiths, okay? So, Sahih Bukhari,
Are you sure he's not made up as well?
Sunnah.com.
From your side, you can make something up so realistic so people will believe it.
I don't even have time to brush my hair. I'm not going to set up sunnah.com.
The things,
so,
the things,
Sahih
the
Bukhari,
things you disagree,
Sahih
tell them
Bukhari,
I'll write it
that's
down.
absolutely
I'll write it
fine.
down and then I'll search it myself.
That's fine. So
And
I'm
bring it
telling
with me.
you.
It's a waste of time.
I know. I'll bring it. I'll bring the whole thing with it, and we can debate about it.
That's fine.
But you
So
can't just
Sahih
show me.
Bukhari-
You can't just show me
Sahih
things that you
Bukhari-
typed yourself.
Sahih
And
Bukhari,
say it says this.
Sir, his
I can't
Arabic,
believe it. I can't
Arabic
believe it.
is,
There's no point telling me this.
sir, Arabic
can't
is
believe it.
here.
No.
Arabic is here, English is here. Sahih Bukhari, hadith 510, okay? Do you read Arabic?
Did I not just tell you where I'm from? Do you know speak Arabic? I don't know. I don't speak Arabic.
Here's the English translation. Can you read it for me? Or I can read it if you want. Do you want to read it or I read it?
There's no point. There's no point because this debate will not go anyway, even if you tell me, because I won't believe a single thing that comes out from your mouth.
Go to from your phone. It's not coming out from
No.
my mouth. It is coming out from Sahih Bukhari, hadith 510. And according to 510 hadith of Sahih Bukhari, which is identified as already Sahih, it tells us, Uthman sent message to Hafsa saying, send us the manuscripts of the Quran so that we may compile the Quranic materials in
Guys,
perfect
concentrate.
copies and return the manuscripts to you. Hafsa sent it to Uthman. Uthman then ordered Zayd bin Thabit, Abdullah bin Az-Zabur, Sayyid bin Al-As, and Abdurrahman bin Harith bin Hisham to rewrite the manuscripts in perfect copies. Uthman said to the three Quraysh men, in case you disagree with Zayd bin Thabit in any point in the Quran was revealed in their tongue. Sorry, in any point in the Quran, then write it in the dialect of
It's just too long,
Quraysh.
it's just
The
too-
Quran was revealed in their tongue.
What?
They did so. When they had written
If it's my book or not.
Try a very hungry caterpillar.
many copies, Uthman
do with it?
returned the original manuscripts to Hafsa. Uthman sent every Muslim province.
Into people.
I can't listen because your guardians, you know, they're speaking over us. Your cheerleaders, more like.
You're what?
Please, can you keep your cheerleaders mouth shut?
Cheerleaders? I wish I had some pom-poms there.
Uthman sent to every Muslim province one copy of what they had copied and ordered that all the other Quranic materials, whether written in fragment manuscripts or whole copies, be burned. So, if Sahih Bukhari is correct and Uthman ordered Quranic materials to be burned, Al-Hajjaj paid 60 dinars for people to tear the Quran down, why do you have a problem me to put the holes in the Quran? Because Sheikh Yasir Qadi and Muhammad Hijab confirmed that there are holes in the narrative.
Because the reason for that is the intention of it that you're doing is kind of Islamic phobia way and in hatred from it. You understand?
So what was the
Let me just
intention
finish.
of
I haven't
Uthman?
finished it. You finish your one. So the reason, maybe I don't know the knowledge of it, but we as a Muslim in general, when Qur'ans normally when is memorized and read for a long time, and it start to rip up and stuff, and in order cover to start to fall off, we burn them instead of putting in the bin. We burn them, it becomes ashes. That's more befitting. But you, when you burn it and when you make a hole of it and just as a Prophet Muhammad's picture, is hatred. You're preaching hate.
Let me respond. Let me respond. First of all, I didn't burn the Quran yet, but I wouldn't have any problem to burn so. That's the first point. Second point. Second point is in here there is nothing. In here,
but either way,
in the hadith I read it to you, there is nothing implies that Uthman burned the Quran because it wore out.
Do you know the reason though? Do you know the
I read to you hadith which confirms your caliph burned the Quran.
What's the reason?
And not only that, your Muslim brothers, Abu Bakr's son, played football with the Quran.
Madam, I'm asking the reason.
Al-Hajjaj paid 60 dinars. Al-Hajjaj paid 60 dinars for people to tear down the Quran.
You're giving bad.
There are holes in the narrative. I want Muslims to explain it to me.
What happened? What was the reason?
I gave you the full story.
The reason.
You said.
What was the reason? What's the reason you make holes? Tell us.
You said.
It's hatred. It's hatred. You have hate against the Muslims and the Quran. You say that's the reason. Tell us the reason why Khattab burned the Quran.
Okay, let me tell you.
Tell me.
Uthman burned the Quran because people were disagreeing regarding the Qurans. Al-Hajjaj paid 60 dinar for people to tear down their Qurans because there were different
The lady said the reason he burned the Quran because the people were there disagreed. Why is it not coming to the people? Why the Quran? Quran is still the same.
Is it?
Yeah, it's contradicting itself.
Where is that Quran?
Oh, subhanallah, subhanallah.
Where is that Quran?
Subhanallah. Do you hear yourself now? Do you hear yourself? Because the people disagreed.
And I am heartbroken. You are not hearing myself.
Please. Because the people disagreed. You understand? So, you wouldn't even read the Quran. You wouldn't even
People disagreed what Uthman did. Muslims kicked the Quran with their own feet. If Muslims paid people 60 dinars for them to tear down the Quran.
Who said that?
Muslims sunk the Quran in the Nile. So Muslims destroyed the
Quran.
Quran.
Question. Now you just say Muslims kicking the Quran.
So do you have...
There's no Muslims here. Do we kick the Quran? You make no sense. You make it.
Abu Bakr's son.
I addressed her question.
Abu Bakr's sons kicked the Quran.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe
you don't even believe what Sahih Bukhari says. You don't even believe what your people are reciting to you.
You're lying against Umar Khattab about he coming to a mosque or certain place to start burning the Quran. So, and when I ask you the reason,
how did you quote me to lying? I simply read Sahih Bukhari to you. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 510. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 510 tells us Uthman ordered Quran to be burned. Not me. Sahih Bukhari tells us.
Etc. And then I'll go home and I'll research it myself. But from her,
if you don't come back, sir, are you Muslim? Do you have internet on your phone? Do you have internet on your phone? Can you go, he's Muslim, ask him to go to sunnah.com, Sahih Bukhari 510 and then read it to you.
Even give him the website.
Not lying.
It's the website you created. Yeah, don't.
You look very handsome when you lie. You look very handsome when you lie. That's the lying faces of Islam, followers of Islam. So you have no problem for Uthman to burn the Quran. You have no problem for Muslims to.
That's all. Umar burned the Quran.
Sahih Bukhari,
Give us the full story, please. Full story.
But the Bible teaches us to tell the truth, not to use the care, the goodness of the Bible. You have too many more. Yeah, but we don't say it. We don't say it.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Can you help me with something else?
Too many. Which one to believe? Ask him which one to believe.
He doesn't know. I don't believe any of them. They're all lies.
what? Are you not Christian?
No, all the Qurans are lies.
No, I'm not about the Quran, the Bible.
Would you be able to tell
No
me?
matter which one I believe.
Would you be able to tell me this one? Sorry.
Sorry, it's the stuff the ring.
That Messiah is coming.
So this is Surah 3, verse 146. Okay?
That is the same
So
story.
it says, I read the English translation to you. How many of the prophets fought, and with
I already
them
told you, I
large
do not
bands
believe,
of
I don't
godly
believe
men?
whatever you have in your bag and whatever in your
So
hand.
you don't believe this Quran?
No. Yeah, but
This is not the Quran?
You need to wash yourself.
This is not the Quran? I am washed by the blood of Lord Jesus Christ. This is not the Quran?
you let me answer.
Muslims don't believe in Quran anymore. So the Quran which you don't believe can ask you a question about the Quran which you don't believe.